380 plus. What makes it a plus? Well, it makes it a plus because more magazine capacity. That's right. So right here I have a regular Bersa Thunder 380. Now essentially they look about the same, don't they? Same approximate size, same approximate grip, except the plus is just a little bit fatter, and that's going to accommodate for the magazine. We'll talk about that in a second. And the same basic operating system. So the main difference between the two is, like I said before, capacity. And that's all it really is. So essentially it's the same frame, but you're going to notice the mag wells are significantly different. The 380 Thunder Plus is going to be fatter than the regular 380 Thunder. And that's because the regular Thunder only has a capacity for an 8-round magazine. This guy will hold 15. Oh yeah, that's right. So I still have that drum magazine for this one, and it's still a lot of fun to shoot, and we're going to play with it later. But I don't really need it, especially if I got 15 rounds in this. The drum magazine's got 22, this has got 15, so it's just shy 7 rounds. But if you're dealing with a CCW gun, which is what these primarily be used for, then you don't want that big drum hanging out the bottom. You want it all compact in the grip, all the same. So you can easily stick it in your pocket and conceal it without any issues. We'll check this thing out a little bit more. So let's have a look at the magazines here. They look relatively about the same. This is the standard 8-round Thunder magazine, and this is the Thunder Plus. This one's going to hold 15, like I said. This one's going to hold 8. And you can see the width is significantly different, but they still load from the top like a single stacker. Now the difference is this holds true to the single stack, and this one, as it goes further down, it starts to stagger it as it goes further down in the magazine. Hence why you can have more capacity in it, right? Makes sense. So why should I have this big drum sticking out the bottom and ultimately destroy any concealability when I can have it sitting flush with a 15-round magazine with nearly the same capacity? Now the Bersa Thunder series is very popular because, one, they're super affordable, they're cheap, but they're very well made, very, very well made, super reliable. They're compact, and they're super easy to hold in the hand because they're a relatively thin profile. Very popular with women these days, but men also carry them too. The only difference with the Thunder Plus is the grip is a little bit fatter. For me, that works out very well because I got these big paws, so they wrap around very comfortably, and I actually kind of prefer the fatter grip on there, but that's personal preference. Somebody with smaller hands is going to prefer the smaller grip, and that's not a big deal. But here's the thing, when it comes down to preference, are you going to carry those 8 rounds, or am I going to carry 15? It's however you carry that's going to be your preference. If you feel like you only need for your daily carry to be 8 rounds, which is just fine in my eyes, it's kind of like an octopus ink spray, get away from me, and then you get out of dodge. I'm not looking for an extended gunfight. But if you feel more comfortable with a higher capacity, the Thunder Plus is probably going to be right up your alley.